Hi everyone, this is Stacy Roy with My Breyer Heart. Welcome back. I just wanted to share a story. Hopefully it won't be boring, but on how I came to get this decorator Seize the Day special run from Breyerfest 2025. So it was fun, but I've never done this before, but we had to be very creative on how we actually got one of these. I saw this horse and said, wow, I am not going home without that in my personal haul. So my daughter and I went on a mission at that point. So we decided, okay, we need to get a hold of one of these horses. So we had to go through the second run line on Sunday, which we stood in line for 2 hours in the hot blazing sun. And we went through the line and we pulled one of these packages for Seize the Day, hoping that we'd get the decorator, but of course we did not. So instead we ended up with a glossy sooty palomino, just a really beautiful horse. So then the real work began. So we started looking around like who will trade this glossy sooty palomino for a decorator. We couldn't find anybody. So we were looking on the Facebook groups. My daughter was going through her phone. She was talking to people all through the park. She was just going up to them. Do you have a decorator? Will you trade? It was crazy. So for about 4 hours of time and effort, we finally got it done. We found somebody who said, I will take the sooty palomino that you have, but I have a decorator. I'm messing this up. I had the person who had this horse. I'm so sorry. The person who had this horse said, I want a glossy dapple gray. So we had to find someone who would take our glossy palomino and trade us their glossy dapple gray so that we could take the glossy dapple gray and trade it for this horse, which is what we managed to do in the end. It was crazy insane. I mean, I hopped in my car and I was like, I got to go over to the Clarion. I've got to go to room number whatever and go in there, take my glossy palomino, trade it for the glossy dapple gray, get that glossy dapple gray and head over to the next room where this horse was. And that's what I did. And I traded the glossy dapple gray and thank God she was thrilled with it. It was gorgeous. It was perfect. No flaws or anything, which I got really lucky. And then she gave me this. And I was like, wow, that was just an insane like treasure hunt of swapping and trading and being creative and just making things happen, right? So there you have it. I got my glossy decorator. My daughter worked really hard to get this for me. And because we were really busy, selling out of our room and stuff. But here it is.